Alrighty, game number 2. It's Liiv Sandbox versus Brion. Brion are undefeated to start off the split. LSB are 2-2. They've beat basically two mid-bottom teams and lost to two mid-top teams. So it should. I think it's pretty easy to tell who's gonna win this one based on past results. But you never know; anything could happen. Except for, of course, sound. We don't allow that around here. But nonetheless, draft Zoe Azeri. Do we just not like Z's anymore? Is that why we're banning these champions? Renata, Gangplank. They're thinking really hard on this ban. Lucian, interesting, and Callista. Interesting that they banned Lucian, and while they're on blue side, they could have just first picked it themselves. I mean, Gnar blind. Okay. Israel red one, I think, is actually a pretty good pick. It's a really, I think it's probably the safest blind pick. I mean, really, the only quote unquote counter pick I can think of off the top of my head would be like a Philios. And it's not even like a counter pick. It's just like I do what you do, but if I leave lane ahead, I do it better. And Victor Ari. Guys are being banned away. I wonder if they're focusing ADC bans actually on the note of Affiliates. I wonder if they're gonna ban that. On the side of LSB, you probably okay. Support bans are also there. Yeah, I was gonna. Maybe Yumi second ban for LSB, and then Affilio second ban for Brion. Poppy, oh, Poppy's also a good ban. Poppy's been terrorizing solo queue. Been terrorizing my games at least. And then Karma. Karma Ezreal's very annoying to play against them, so understandably they ban that away. Alistair. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, just pick a 2v2 lane and you're good to go. Oh, Rise would have been really interesting. I was about to. If they would have picked Rise, it would have been like, who's jungling? Is it Gnar jungle? But no, Viego is probably Viego jungle. So I don't know. This is a weird draft. It'll be interesting to see who's gonna win. This is a really weird draft from Brion. I don't know how I feel about it at all. But runes, phase rush for the chase. I mean, anyway, this is all pretty standard. I do, I do like Conquer Ezreal in pro play, especially if, but I mean, probably especially because what I was gonna say is most pro players are good at Ezreal, but Conquer Ezreal is really dependent on you landing almost all of your skill shots. Oh, 2v2 bot. Yeah, LSB do have a bit of an advantage in the spot lane. Their 2v2 is really good. Trying to take advantage of it level 1 already. Oh. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. I just split the first video up in two, so I'm sorry for that little interruption. I was just downloading from my Adobe Express, but nonetheless, Winthor kind of gave that away. And this laning phase is probably going to be pretty uneventful. Top lane is just farm and poke. Bot lane is 2v2 for LSB, but I think Brion, I mean, hopefully they will be smart enough not to get caught in these 2v2s. And then mid lane, Unless jungler comes, I think is going to be pretty uneventful till 6. Ooh, well, not if you eat charms like that. Actually, it will not be uneventful. Yeah, it's just hard to find the 2v2s in this bot lane because anytime a hook is landed on Israel, he just shifts out of it. I mean, okay, here we go. Finally, something. Maybe not. Just kidding. I don't know. It's just not a whole lot to say. It's pretty uneventful. Raptor, though, finally 6. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Nice. I was gonna say, I don't know if you can kill on Nar, but hey, they did it. 7 minutes for first blood. And then the return gank mid. Knows that the Lee Sin can't be there, so they pick up the easy gank. Always want to go tit for tat. Nice, and they got Ari's flash too. So yeah, back to an even state. No big CS differentials anywhere. Very close game. Pretty much dead even in gold too. Win Drake means we could potentially have Ocean or Hextech Soul. Or Infernal, so we have 3 very big souls coming. Thank God. Speaking of souls, thank God they got rid of Chemtech. I hated that so much. Yeah, Humbug shows bot, so Raptor can just take top Herald. I was actually just about to say, I think support should roam mid soon, because, yeah, Dragon's about to be up. Would be nice to see them maybe set this one up, be a little more aggressive. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, both teams had the same idea. It's just, as we can see, it worked out more for Brion. They were the ones to start the play, so they have the advantage. Nice, yeah, see. Trapping him against the wall there. Makes it easy to land both the Charm and the Sonic Wave. Sucks that Lee Sin got both those skills, though. You would have especially liked to give those to Ari. But, I mean, it is what it is. You have to win the fight to get Dragon. Unless he is going Lethality Lee Sin, but probably just going for the Bruiser Lee Sin build we keep seeing with the Gore Drinker. Yep, there it is. Which, if I'm pretty sure I already said it, but the reason why I don't like kills for that is, I mean, it should be obvious. At one point, you're just an ult. Like, your purpose is just the ult to where if you go lethality, at least you can assassinate targets on your own. Can't really do that for Gore Drinker. I don't think actually late game there's anybody that's not a support you can 1v1. Bit of a skirmish mid lane. Gonna put the Herald down. Nice, good gold into Brion's pocket. But I mean, now play. Oh, yeah, there it is. Solo plate going over to Jinx. It's like just barely a 1k gold lead for Sandbox. Or sorry, for Brion, not for Sandbox. It's Hex takes Soul. I really wish it would have been Ocean. That would have made this game interesting. Hextech is still. I like Hextech though. Oh, that's not good. Sabro doesn't have mana though. And the Viego's coming up. Oh no, why are you cutting the replay? Well, I mean, the gang didn't work out, so. Raptors there. Nice. Raptors having a good old time in this jungle with the Lee Sin. Who got Dragon? Oh, wait, Liiv Sandbox got Dragon there? Okay, so let's look at the bottom right of the screen. Oh, sorry. So these, yeah, just a replay of that. So here, they start up the Dragon teleports coming in. Alistar is hooked in. Yeah, then they just turn around and finish the Dragon. Unfortunate. Really good job by Sandbox there to turn that around. And Brion getting that top tower, though. That is really good. That makes that top side of the map really open. God, this Jace is... Holy. This Jace is popping off. It's Korean Jace. Actually, want to watch that again. So we cut back here. Windor's just trying to... Why is it like this? See, it says it's 1080, but it doesn't feel like it's 1080. Is that really 1080? Okay. Yeah. They overextend the dive hard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they miss everything on the dive, actually. They miss absolutely everything. And then, yeah. Now you've just given 2 kills to the Jace. This is painful to watch for Sandbox. Yeah, this game is no longer close. Could still go our way, though. Like I said, the fact that 3 kills have gone on to Lee Sin is a bit worrisome. But they don't even have to worry about that. I mean, they just keep handing them plays. They don't even have to worry about the fact that Lee Sin's the one getting the kills. They just keep getting handed plays by Sandbox. Like that bot lane, for example, they just completely handed it to them by missing everything on that dive. Ooh. Alright, so Baron's up. Actually, they have. Ooh. I was gonna say, they have. Oh, that's not good. Loopy dying for vision. I mean. Ah. Another day of playing support. You just have to be very careful about where you put words down. Dying for vision is not uncommon, so I mean, I'm not gonna flame him for it. But you really do have to be careful. And you always want to make sure you have backup if you're putting wards in spots where you don't have vision. Winter might want to recall. Yeah, he's recalled. Oh, look at that. I can, yeah, rotate mid. Set that up. Okay, let's slow it down here because something I think is about to happen. Charm, does that hit? Yep. Oh, prop so low. The poke is so like this poke comp is so insane. They're just deleting health bars from the other side of the wall. There's nothing that Liiv Sandbox can do. And they've there it is. They've poked their way to 2 inhibitors. And they might poke their way to the end of the game actually. Look at this. So much mobility on Feisty. Oh. See, yeah, the range and the look at that. It's just crazy. They executed this poke comp so well. This like poke siege comp, it's so good. So I didn't know how I felt about it at the start. And you never know how I feel about comps like this, but it was a good game from Brion. They played their comp perfectly. Liiv Sandbox kind of threw a couple fights, but they also picked some good ones. That fight at Dragon, that one fight that they had, the one, was actually a pretty good fight. So, I mean, not the end of the world. It's just team gap at the end of the day for Brion. So, not the end of the world for Sandbox.